They only curse the men. Okay, if you suffer from claustrophobia or heights, a fear of death, don't come here. We are in a city where medieval history meets literary legend and where many stories unfold. I'm excited to share with you a city tour of Rochester. We're going to be having a look at this cathedral called Rochester Cathedral, which is the second oldest cathedral in England. We're then going to focus on looking at Rochester Castle, which is a very powerful castle that once existed here, and it's also over 1400 years old. We're going to check it out, and along the way we might bump into some interesting discoveries. Stay tuned and let's get to it. Nothing but that. Good morning.
Welcome to the cathedral.
I'll just make a donation then. Thank you so much. Thank you. "1,400 years ago, this was created and is still standing strong today as we speak." It's so quiet now. Wow. So one of the volunteers just said to me there is a cafe that is in the crypt, which will be really intriguing to see. Architecturally, this is magnificent. Oh my goodness. The nave, which is over there. In the background you can see Rochester Castle just in the background there, which we will explore after this. This is like something out of Lord of the Rings. Look at these archways over there. I think Tolkien was the one who wrote the Lord of the Rings. That is incredible. Like the medieval, if you can see the archways, it's just wow. This is the nave. Right, so now we're going to go further in. Oh, it's getting a bit colder this side. Still standing today. Look at this gargoyle of a man. Do you know a man that looks like that? Wow. I'm trying not to speak too loud, just respectfully. Hope you can hear me, guys. Is this the library? This is the library. So in this library, apparently there is a 900-year-old book. Right, guys, we're just going over a cross now. We're making a cross shape as we're walking. Very symbolic. Wow, look at that. Oh, incredible. There's a curse in this book. Wow, I'll be checking that out.
They only curse the men.
They only curse the men.
And they curse everything. Like I said, Google Textus offences.
Textus of offences. I'll be Googling that. It's really peaceful. How often do you both volunteer here?
I volunteer on a Tuesday and the Monday in the library.
Two volunteers just explained to me that there was a 900-year-old book, Textus of Offences, which had a curse in it and it also had a charm in it. There is a digital copy in the crypt, which is the could be checking out now. And in that digital copy, it's just an example of that 900-year-old book. So obviously they're just trying to salvage the book. Amazing. Lombard sentences, 13th century. Here we go. Textus Offences. And there's a spell in this book. This is the book. This is the book she was talking about. Right, so we're going to go into the Crypt Cafe. Now, there are children here, so I'm not allowed to film, but I'll take pictures without children or video footage where there's no kids. Or the alcoves. That's going to be having some coffee here, and then we'll just sit down and enjoy. Okay? That was such an amazing experience to be in the presence of a building that's over 1400 years old. I'm mind blown, really, with a 900-year-old book which had a curse and charms in it. and just the history. It's the second oldest cathedral, second to Canterbury Cathedral. Now what we're going to do is go to our next key gem, which is Rochester Castle. If you live in London, for example, or if you're visiting London, there's much more than London to England. You've got towns like this and cities like this that you can learn a lot from in terms of the historical background, the cultural background of this city in particular. So you can find so much more than just London. Go explore beyond. This is what this video is about, is to help people see that there's so much more that you can see beyond the big city of London or Manchester or something like that. Right. It's a bit of a workout, guys, but I'm getting my steps in today, that's for sure. So I had a donut with my mum yesterday. I'm not feeling guilty now because I'm burning it off. Right, now I'm not sure where the entrance is to this, but you can see just by the sheer grandeur of it. Last entry to the keep is £3.15. I think it is £9.50 to enter. So this is ready for this weekend. Right, we're going into this keep. Oh my. Wow. That was a workout.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one that's doing this.
No, you're not. Everybody comes up to the stairs and comes.
Oh god. I'm on an audio. Wow. Keep is to keep people out. It is a building in the from the Normans created. So any Norman type building is French. So that comes from Normandy in France, makes sense. 100 and odd steps of this castle. Now, it has been advised that don't look at screens whilst climbing. If you have any mobility issues or you just find it difficult, I wouldn't recommend climbing this, because already, and I consider myself quite a fit person, but these steps are quite precarious. Wow, look at this, guys. I was out of breath getting to the first part. So obviously I need to improve my fitness, but look at this cross, how beautiful. But it just reminds you that England, Christianity is a Christian nation, and those values are kept and held in places like this of heritage. So there's a timeline broken down here. 1066, the first timber castle built at Rochester soon after the Norman invasion. I'm gonna now go to the other side of this path. So what we've just seen is the prayer area. Now, it goes higher. Yes, that's crazy, look at this. We're at 7, the Great Hall it would have been. There's more to this. I'm not even at the top. Here's me thinking I'm at the top. No. 100 and odd, just under 200 steps. Holy crap, look at this. Didn't curse, but hey. Oh my gosh. Look at this, we're at number 8. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, look at that. Funny, it's not even funny. Oh my gosh, it's tiny in here. So this tour is full of different numbers where you stop, and she tells you about each area. I don't know why I'm feeling a bit freaked out. I think it's how claustrophobic it is. Now, I'm not one to get claustrophobic, but I must admit this is quite spaces and it's a lot. Not only that, of this building, it's lasted so long, I doubt it's going to just tumble, but just walking on these is really difficult. A combination of that, not only that, I'm alone in this castle, so I'm kind of like creeped out by it, to be honest. Ghouls and spirits are here. I'm at number 10, the Siege of Defence. Let's see what she says about number 10. Okay, if you suffer from claustrophobia or heights, a fear of death, don't come here. Right, we're gonna take another set of steps. I don't know how many. Oh my gosh. Right, here goes. Oh my lord. I'm not going to walk backwards for this Instagram reel because God knows what this is about. Wouldn't want to be here at night. You wouldn't catch me in the dark, that's for sure. But I tell you, the view is magnificent. Oh my, this cathedral, we were just there like half an hour ago or so. Remember? Rochester Cathedral. It's windy. I'm absolutely in a crossfire here. My gimbal is playing. It's windy as F. Right, so we're going to the very top of this castle now. I feel a bit better because I'm in open space. Now, I'm going to go clockwise for good luck. Don't know what time it is. Oh my god! It's so windy. Danger, keep off. Can you see that? Ooh, wow. I'm not going to go all the way there. I'm going to get blasted away. For this, it is a bit precarious, so I'm going to have to switch off the camera and walk down slowly because I don't feel safe holding this and one hand on my railing. So, I'm now the lady of this castle, alone, and I'm going to be walking down the set of stairs. See you later. Right, I'm just leaving the castle as we speak. That was such a sketchy experience for me. I'm not one to be claustrophobic, but being up in that tower, as you can see, was pretty, it was definitely an experience and a half. Would I recommend it? Only if you have good mobility and you're not really afraid of heights, or you don't get claustrophobic easily. That's the only when I'd recommend it. But if you have any of those issues, don't because it's just too all of those things, it makes it a bit intense. And also it's very windy. The higher you go, the windier it gets naturally, but it's like you've got to hold your hat and your phone, otherwise it will blow away. I must admit, I've had such a great experience so far of this city. History, there's a story everywhere you turn. Behind me is this castle that's over 1,000 years old. Can you believe it? We're gonna go through the town, so at least you can see not just the castle and the cathedral, but you can actually see the town itself, the High Street, Rochester High Street. And along the way, we're gonna see if I can access Charles Dickens' chalet, where he used to be inspired. Now, Charles Dickens, for any of you who knows him or who doesn't know him, is a literary legend of this area. He was a literary legend of this area. He created the novels, he wrote the novels Great Expectation, Oliver Twist, and The Christmas Carol. Scrooge, bar humbug. So we are of that. Right, we're back on the road. What we're going to do now is we're going to explore one of the largest second-hand books in England, which is called the Baggins Bazaar bookstore. It's England's largest second-hand bookshop. Here goes. Wow. Be here that long. Is it okay if I just do a film shot or not?
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem, just as long as you don't catch anyone who doesn't want to be caught.
No, of course, respectfully. Yeah, thank you. It's got like labyrinths of books. I haven't been here in such a long time, but here we go. Wow. I've bought books from here before, many years ago. Oh, it's got that smell, that book smell, like old books. Right, we've just literally went, oh wow, Baggins. Like Frodo Baggins from Lord of the Rings. The largest, rare second-hand bookshop. Right guys, we're back on the road. We're going to finish up this city tour It is getting a bit late for me now, so I have to wrap it up. Right everyone, we've come to the end of this city tour in Rochester, Kent in the UK. This channel, I know it's fairly new, but if you want to explore unique places and spaces with me, definitely hit the notification bell so that we can explore more things together. I will be doing more city tours, and I'll also break this city tour down into shorter videos if you want to see something specific. Now it's just been such a great day this morning / afternoon. It took me about 2 hours to explore what we did and take footage. Obviously that might take you a little less if you did the tour that I've just done, but I'd highly recommend visiting Rochester City, because especially if you like history and literature and architecture back in the medieval period, and if you also like literature in the Victorian era and beyond, it's got it here. There is a story to tell at every corner of this city. I've only touched the surface, to be honest. There are tours that you can actually get, and now I'm in the car park, but there are tours that you can actually pay for that will give you a bit more of a detailed breakdown. So like I said, if you want more tours, if there are specific places that you would like to explore, especially in England, that's where I'm residing at the moment, feel free to comment in the comment section so that I can make a plan to go there and we can discover it together. There's no need for a suitcase. You can just join me and we can go together. All right, I will see you in the next one. Stay tuned guys, blessed, and let's hit the road.